Hey folks, and welcome back to the channel. HappyCattyCrypto here. So this is a daily news update. As you can see, I've got the crypto bubbles up in front of me. It's a total sea of red across the board. I can see a lot of people running around saying different coins are falling from the sky. They're crashing. Everything's in free fall, and it's the end of crypto. BNB's down 20% overall. LUNACLASSIC's dying and death spiraling. Luna 2's death spiraling. I've heard it all today, excuse me. So yeah, I really have heard it all today. We all know, and anybody that doesn't know this, whatever Bitcoin does, it will drag the market with it. And I always explain this to people. So let's go over to Bitcoin's chart. And as you can see, we had a considerable drop last night. And this began around half 9 yesterday, and it continued all the way through the early hours, as you can see, and around 2:30 hitting its lowest point at that 29k range, getting a bounce and now consolidating in this zone. So as you can see on this chart, a huge dump around that time. So then you can go take yourself to a coin like Shiba Inu, which also started to struggle and then initially dump exactly the same time as Bitcoin, as you can see, and then getting to around that 2:30, 2 o'clock range, same as Bitcoin, and coming back up and now consolidating. And it's the same with any other coins that you look at right now. They will all be suffering, as you can see on the crypto bubbles. Everything is red. There's Leo that's in the green by 3.7%, and that's it. It's pretty much red across the board, as you can see. So moving over to Terra Classic USD, UST, as you can see, this is tracking its own path. It's doing whatever it wants to do at the moment, and yeah, it's been acting slightly like a stable coin at times, and then you're seeing obviously these dumps in accordance to Bitcoin doing its dump, and it's the same here for Terra 2. As you can see, that dump going through to around that 1-2 a.m. range and then consolidating. It's the same for Luna Classic, as you can see, coming around that 9 o'clock range, 10 o'clock, and then starting to see that dump, the same as Bitcoin, down to this range. So as you can see from that factual evidence on the graphs, you can see the correlation between Bitcoin deciding to go up or down and dragging the market with it. And this has always been like this, and it will be like it for a long time. This is called Bitcoin dominance, and it's the amount of dominance pretty much Bitcoin holds over the market. And yeah, it's always something to pay attention to all the time with anything you're investing into, is what is Bitcoin currently doing. Because if Bitcoin's going to go down, it will drag the market with it regardless. It's just everything drops on different percentage scales. So moving over to crypto news today, and I'm not going to go in, I'm not going to read any articles, because you folks, you have eyes, you're able to read news articles yourself and gain the proper information, but I'll just give you a brief summary. Binance, as you can see, is under the heat at the moment, for some good things and some bad things. As you can see, they've invested in PancakeSwap, and it has jumped by nearly 10%. But we've also got North Korean hackers that have apparently used Binance for laundering millions of dollars worth of cryptos. Reuters blast Binance for 2.35 billion dollar money laundering problem. So we do know that Binance is having some serious issues of being put in the spotlight at the moment. And yeah, it kind of falls into the category of them obviously hoarding the amount of Luna Classic tokens that they have during all of these dips, during all of these downtime. And I've mentioned this in my Telegram group. For anybody that's invested in Luna Classic, Binance have been buying the dip every time, and their balance has only ever gone down in value but gone up in coins. They also have around 1 trillion coins circulating through around 8 other wallets, so it's not sat in that exchange wallet anymore. So I have factual evidence to believe, and if you haven't seen it, please go back, please watch the video evidence that we've provided, and you can see that Binance actually hold nearly around 3 trillion, and it's still pushing up now. They're up to that 1.822 trillion mark. Yeah, that's not 1082 trillion, that's 1.822 trillion, folks. So yeah, as you can see, they're picking up on that again, and they're also picking up on UST again. And if we go over to the Terra Finder, we can also see that they're holding a fair amount of Anchor Protocol as well. So it's all food for thought at the moment, and yeah, stay safe out there, folks. Beware of scams. Beware of people going around fudding, trying to get people to sell their positions more, so the market dips more, so then they're either able to short or long a position, or just so they can buy into coins more lower than they actually are by causing a slight bit of panic in groups, and then inside those groups, those people panic selling, and then realizing, oh, it's bounced, now I'm gonna buy back in. It's not financial advice, folks. That was your daily news roundup from me, Jay at Happy Catty Crypto, and yeah, I hope you have a really nice Tuesday. Stay safe out there. It's not financial advice, and catch you in the next one. Shloop.